Hey guys, good morning and welcome to Mastermind Traders Academy. My name is Ray, and today we're going to be looking at market outlook. All right, now before I get into that, I want to first say thank you to all the members that came out on Saturday to the workshop. It was fun, I enjoyed it, and I do hope that you guys actually walked away with some valuable information that you can apply to your trading. Now, for those who have enrolled in the mastermind course, then of course, again, I'm very excited to begin this afternoon. And for those who have not yet joined, of course, you guys still have the opportunity to sign up today. And I'm going to put the link right here inside the email. All right, so let's get started. All right, so we're looking at the market this morning and we're looking at the euro dollar for starters. Now, of course, you can see that we have had a strong bearish move over the last few weeks as price just kept going down here. And we're now seeing a correction in the market. And obviously, I'm expecting price to continue going downwards, but I'm expecting a deeper retracement or a deeper pullback into these levels of resistance before the market actually goes lower. So for right now, my bias of the market is short-term bullish before the market gets into this level, which I would be looking to sell the market based off price patterns. All right, so let's take a deeper look as to what's going on. All right, so on their daily chart, we have our support level, which is right here, and we're looking at resistance at this point at around this level here. Now, the fact that we have strong areas of past support, we're expecting this level right now to actually hold. So we could see a temporary pullback in the market before the market begins to go higher. Now let's move down to the smaller time frame. All right, so on the smaller time frame on the forward chart, we're actually seeing some price rejection here on the forward chart based off these resistance levels. So you can actually see an inverse head and shoulder pattern being formed here where the market came down, pulled back, created that nice head, rallied back up, retested these highs, and then price pulled back, basically retesting this support level here. So this is actually your left shoulder, your head, and then we have the right shoulder. Market bounced from the right shoulder and is now hitting resistance level once more. Now, if I'm going to go long on this trade, I would rather want to wait until price actually breaks above this area of resistance. So once price breaks above and closes, then on a pullback into past resistance becoming support, that's where I would be looking to take my trade. So I would be expecting the market to do something like this over the next few hours, which is break above this level, pull back into support, and once it pulls back into support, that's usually where I'll be taking my trade. That's where I'll be executing my trade on a pullback, and then market rallies. Now, we also have to look to the left to see where price is likely to get rejected once price bounces from this area. And right here, I'm expecting the market to have some reaction. So if price does get into this level, then of course, guys, you could look for some area of consolidation. We could see the market actually going higher back into these levels, but we'd be looking at this area temporarily to see some price reaction, maybe some area of consolidation, maybe a small pullback, retracement before the market actually goes higher. So bear that in mind that if we do get into a trade to go long, then we could be looking at around 100 pips, give and take 100 pips in profit. However, once price gets to this level, we could see some price reaction or price rejection. So we could actually just exit our trade and wait for the next trade setup in the market. All right, let's keep going. Now let's head over to the pound dollar. Now on the pound dollar here, let's go back to our daily chart. On the pound dollar, we do have some good trade setups over the next coming days. So again, just like the euro, we see price trending downwards. So we have a strong downtrend. We have a strong sell market at this point. We found some area of consolidation inside this field right here. And so we're expecting the market to rally up into this level before the market actually turns and start trading downwards. Now let's take a look at the forward chart. All right, so on the forward time frame, we see where the market is typically basically reacting from a double bottom pattern, which is here. And if you notice closely, right here where we have past resistance becoming support, we do have the market actually reacting from that level already here. So with this candle right here, price did pull back down into support, so past resistance becoming support, and the market started going higher. Now if we're going to take a trade on this, then we want to kind of move to the smaller time frame to see if we can find more precise trading opportunity. So right here again, market actually bounced from this past resistance becoming support, and we see the market beginning to retrace back upwards. So let's make this a little bit bigger right there. All right. So this is basically what's happening. We're seeing a trend developing here. Pullback, rally, pullback, rally, pullback, rally. We get a pullback. So we could see price holding at this past resistance becoming support level before the market actually goes higher. So I'm actually looking to take a trade at this point. As a matter of fact, I probably could actually execute a trade right now, but I'll probably do that after I'm done with this training, this video. All right, so if price actually does pull back into this level, as we're seeing it feeding itself back into this area right now, then we could look to take a trade at this price point, which is around 133.80 price level, 133.80. And of course we could be looking to take profit all the way up into this area of resistance. Now as price begins to rally, guys, you have to realize that there are areas of resistance in the market where you're going to see some area of price rejection. So right here we could see some price rejection in the market. Here also, we could see some price rejection before the market actually goes into our area here, where of course we'd be looking to reverse our trade based off market patterns to go short. So my bias of the market today is temporarily bullish, where we're looking for trading opportunities to go long into this area at 135.22, 135.20, and then we're looking to reverse the trade later on this week back to the downside. All right, Aussie dollar. All right, so looking at the Aussie dollar here on the daily chart, we're seeing price spiked upwards overnight. So this right here is an area of thin liquidity. So we're actually expecting the market to feed itself back down into these areas of support, past resistance becoming support over the next few hours. So on the forward chart, you can see it a little bit more defined. Where right here, let me do this. So this area right here is considered to be area of thin liquidity or an inefficient market. And what usually happens here is price usually feeds itself back inside this area to fill these gaps, what we call gaps, not physical gaps, but we expect the market to push itself back into these areas to fill this gap over the next few hours or maybe even another day or two. As where price is right now, we could see the market consolidate for a while before it makes its next move. All right, um, let's head down to the 1 hour chart. On your 1 hour time frame, there we have it. So the market spiked up. We're seeing areas of consolidation here. We're seeing evidence that price could be consolidating here. This could close in the next 5 minutes as an indecision candle. So we could see some area of consolidation here before the market actually start retracing back downwards. Now, in the event I'm going to take a trade, if I decide to take a trade on this trade, then of course there are certain price patterns that I would want to see before executing that trade. That will be posted inside my VIP group over the next few hours if the market sets up itself to do just that. New Zealand dollar. Start with the daily chart. We always want to find where the market is going. So we have the market just like the the Aussie dollar, which is positively correlated. We have the Aussie dollar actually hitting this area of resistance as we speak. And just like the Aussie dollar, we're not looking to take a trade just now, but we're looking for price evidence or price patterns that suggest a reversal back to the downside or a temporary retracement before making the next move. So we're not going to do much on this pair right now. US yen. All right, so on the US yen on the daily chart, of course, we're pretty much bearish on this pair. And why am I bearish? Reason I am bearish on this pair is because we have a head and shoulder pattern right here. Market retested that high. So we're expecting price, let's do this. So we're expecting price to actually start pushing down from these levels. Now, on your smaller time frame, let's head to the forward chart. On your forward chart, we can actually see areas of consolidation here. And we want to see price break outside of this era of consolidation before executing a trade to go short. So my trade bias on this, as I mentioned earlier, is bearish, but I'm waiting for a break of this era of support before the mark before actually taking a trade to go short. So heading down to the 1 hour chart right here, again expecting a break below these levels of support. And if you notice, typical price pattern right here where the market rallied up, do this, market rallied up, pull back, rallied up, pull back. We got a retest of that high, which is a potential double top pattern. So we have the market hitting that level of resistance once, price pulled back downwards. Then we had a retest of that high, and then now we're getting a retest of these lows. So in order for me to take a trade here, I want to see price break that level of support clearly. Then on a pullback into a level, that's where I'll be looking to take my trade to go short. Again, these precise areas where I'm looking to execute my trade will be posted inside the VIP group over the next hour or so. All right, let's look at one more. US CAD. All right, so on the US CAD, we're seeing one of those similar price patterns that I just mentioned, which is right here. So we have this area of thin liquidity in the market, and if you notice, you're seeing price actually feeding itself back into these areas of consolidation where the market actually broke out initially. So I'm looking to take a long trade here at this support level, which I already have on my live account. I have a buy trade right here on my live account with my stop loss and my take profit already in place. Now, it's a possibility that price could actually hold here because right here we're seeing what we call tweezer bottoms. Not yet at a typical support level, but close enough. So we could see these tweezer bottoms hold, not sure. But nevertheless, one thing with trading is you got to be disciplined. And if you decide that, okay, this is where your pending order is going to be, do not move it. At the end of the day, another trade will come along if you actually miss on this trade. So again, I am looking for price to actually come down. Where's my drawing tool? I'm looking for price to hit this level of support, which is typically going to refill this gap right here. And if you notice, it's already doing that, as I had mentioned, even with the Aussie dollar and the New Zealand dollar. When price breaks out, you have a surge in the market like this, an era of order flow of or price inefficiency. You usually see price feed itself back into these levels over a short period of time. So right here, I'm expecting the market to hit these levels of support. Then I'll be looking to take a trade to go long back into an era of resistance over the next few hours. So that is my outlook for this week, guys. As usual, inside the VIP group, I will be constantly providing updates as to the trades that were just mentioned, and also on trades that were not mentioned. So again, if you want to be a part of the group, if you want to join my mastermind mentoring package, guys, feel free hop over to my website, Sign up today. It's not too late. My first class this week or this month begins this afternoon at 6 p.m. So until next time, enjoy your week, enjoy trading, and I will see you again later on. Take care and bye bye.